What's going on, YouTube? This is Matthew back here with you today, and I got 6 returns in the mail this morning, and I haven't opened them up yet, so I'm going to share them with you, and I'm going to find out who I got back when you find out who I got back. Okay, go ahead and snip off the first one here and get started. Um, I send out a lot of through the mail requests for autographs, so I never know who's coming and when. So we'll see here. This one is Matt Young, former longtime major league pitcher for the Dodgers, the Mariners, the Red Sox. He pitched a couple of different times for the Mariners, and that's him on a 87 tops traded card, signed in blue Sharpie. That's a nice looking signature on that card. I like that. And I'm really glad to get this back. This is his 84 Donruss rookie card with the Mariners, and I thought I'd send that one to him to see if he would sign. Here is a 88 tops. I already actually had an 88 tops of his signed that he signed for me a little over a year ago when I started working on the 88 top set. But I decided since I was going to write to him again, I threw another one of those in, and he signed that one. And the last card I sent him for is the 86 tops. And really happy to get those back. One reason I sent to him is I had pulled this, or I'd got this rookie card of his, and I like to get rookie cards signed by players when I can. So I thought I would write to him, see if he would sign the rookie, and I sent these other 3 in as well. And so I'm glad to get those back. Nice autographs there from Mr. Matt Young. All right, now moving on to the next one here, we'll cut open and see what we get. Let's see, this is a Pat Keedy. Now this one is one I sent off a while back. Let me get it out of the card saver here. This has been out for over probably about a year and a half, and it looks like he signed it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it on the camera there. Signed it in a black ink pen, Pat Keedy. I needed that for the 88 top set that I've been working on, and got that back. I'm really thrilled. I had really given up on this one. I was figuring I would have to look for one online and match it up to other known legit signatures of his and see if I could find a legit one that I could buy, but I won't have to worry about his name now. I can mark him off the list for that set. Mr. Keedy sent that back. It's not a blue Sharpie or a black Sharpie autograph. It's in black ink pen, but return is a return. An autograph is an autograph. And it is small, but still it is signed. So I'm happy to get that back from Mr. Keedy there. All right. Let me throw these empty envelopes out of the way here. This one here is pretty thick. I'm going to save it till last because I don't know who that could be. It's really thick. This next one here is, let's see here, Bill Fahey, former longtime catcher in the 70's and early 80's. He played for the Texas Rangers. I think that's who he came up with, the San Diego Padres, the Detroit Tigers. And I sent him here. He signed in black Sharpie and 82 tops. And 1978 tops there with the Rangers. That one looks really nice. I like that one a whole lot. The card was off center a little bit. That come out of a box of 78 a while back. Sadly, this one's got a little bit of a crease on the side from the mail carrier, but that's okay. Still a nice looking autograph on that card. But I bought a box of it was all 1978. It was just a box lot. I wanted it in an auction on eBay actually about I don't know, a year ago, maybe a little more, a little less, but it was about 400 cards, all 1978 tops. There was duplicates in it, and they were varied in condition. And at the time, I was putting together a 78 top set, and I used a lot of the commons for that set, or swapped out some of the commons that were in better condition than the ones that I already had. And this right here was an extra duplicate, and it was a little off center. It's one of the reasons it didn't make the cut in my set. But anyway, I've been using those cards for TTMs, and that one's a nice one got back. Here is a 1980 tops, him pictured with the Padres he signed. The black Sharpie doesn't show up as good there, but still happy to get it back. So nice return there from Mr. Fahey. All right. we'll move on. This will be the next one here. We'll see who we got. Cut off the top here and check it out here. This one is Roger Erickson, former very good pitcher for the Minnesota Twins. He pitched for the Yankees briefly, but was not as good. He had a couple of really good years when he first came up with the Twins, but there he is on an 81 tops. And that's signed in blue Sharpie there. I believe, no, he came up actually in 78 was his first year with the Twins. But anyway, that's an 81 tops. He had some good years for the Twins and during the time, here's 82 tops. He pitched for them during the time the Twins were going through a rebuild. And here is with the Yankees, and that one looks really nice. Blue Sharpie autograph there on that 83 tops card with the Yankees. So really happy to get that back again. A lot of cards that I send to players for autographs will be off center. That was off center left to right there, a little bit top to bottom as well. But when I'm building sets, because I'm a little bit of a set builder on especially vintage. I'm a set builder for vintage, and whenever I can buy a collection that is mostly 70s or older, or even early 80s, if it's 80, usually if it's 85 or older, I'm interested, and I'll take anything. I'll try to build sets, and anything that's way off center or bad corners, whatever creases, I don't usually include when I'm building sets. I'll stick to the side and I'll use for through the mail autographs. But if it's somebody that or a card that I really love and I'm wanting to get signed, I will take and pull a nicer one to try to send for that autograph. But when it comes to older cards, vintage cards, 70s cards, I really don't matter. When it comes to sending for TTMs, I will send any of them because I like getting as many vintage cards autographed as I can. Players that I grew up watching when I was a kid. Um, but anyway, or players that I remember my dad telling me about that I was too young to remember playing when when I was a kid. But and this next one is a nice one. This will be from my Indians PC, Jay Bell. One of the worst things the Indians ever did was let him get away in a trade for Felix Fermin to the Pirates. Bale was a good shortstop prospect. He had been a #1 pick. He came up, and the Indians gave up on him after he struggled with a bat in the late 80s. They traded him to the Pittsburgh Pirates for Felix Fermin, who was a great defensive shortstop, but nothing more than a slap hitter. And Bale went to Pittsburgh, and he had a pretty decent first year, but after that, he turned into a heck of a ball player. That is his 88 tops card right there, signed in blue Sharpie. And I've had all of these. I know I've had several of. I've wrote to Jay. I'm bad to write to Indian players more often, former Indian players more often than anybody else, and I've got several of this card signed right here. I'm working on I work on team sets of the Indians, trying to get team sets signed, and I've got this one in my team set, and I've got a couple of extras besides that because I've wrote to him, I bet, at least once a year for like 5 or 6 years now. And anyway, moving on here is it's 88 score, or no, 89 score. I'm sorry, 89 score, and 89 Donruss. That one looks nice on that card right there. Sorry about that glare. Sunlight coming in through the window there. And an 88 Fleer. So really having a great, I'm really happy with all these. So far, I think that the one I'm thrilled with the most, honestly, even though it's not the best signature, is that Pat Keedy because I did need that for the 88 top set, and I thought I was going to have to hunt one, an authentic one to purchase online, and so I'm happy to get that back. Ink pen or not, an auto is an auto. When you're building a set and you're getting down to where you only need uh, a little under 200 autograph cards left to complete the set, you're getting to a point where you know you're just thrilled to get another card signed for that set. This was the big one I was talking about, and Brad Arnsberg, former pitcher for in the majors, he was a great prospect here in Ohio. He played for the Columbus Clippers in AAA ball for the New York Yankees back in the 80s. Great prospect. He came up with the Yankees and he had some arm problems that really ruined his career, almost ruined his career completely before it got started. And And then, I mean, he missed like an entire year, and the Yankees gave up on him. He ended up making it to the big leagues for the Texas Rangers, and turned into a pretty solid relief pitcher before injury started to hurt him again. Here he's got a nice little note. It says he's autographed this on the top. It's a sticky note. It says, "Like you, so I hope you or someone." I can't tell what that word is. To enjoy them. Thanks again, and God bless your family and friends, Brad. Cool. Like you or someone like you. It says like you, so I hope you or someone gets to enjoy them. Thanks. Okay, and let's see what he's got here. He's got we got a 91 score. I think I sent him 4 cards, and he's got a ton of cards in here. This is a 91 score with the Rangers. This is a 91 Fleer with the Rangers. Here is the 88 Tops. I know I sent him one of these 88 Tops signed in black. He signed those first two in blue. This one's signed in black, so nice. Here is another 88 top signed in black. Here's a 91 Upper Deck signed in blue Sharpie. He sent a 1990 Tops. I'm not sure. This is, yeah, 1990 Tops. It's smeared a little bit, smudged a little bit down there. I don't know if it's going to show up much on the camera there, but that one got smudged, but he sent that one. And here is, I think these were called Mother's Day cookies. I'm not sure what year this is from because it doesn't say on the back here. It says he was acquired from the Yankees by the Rangers on November 10th, 1987, completing earlier trade for catcher Don Slaught. That's a nice looking card of him. I like that a lot. And here's another one of a different image of him with the Rangers. These cards have naturally rounded corners, and I remember these. I think they were. It says Mother's Cookies on the back, and I'll show you for those of you that are not familiar. These were popular back in the late 80s at one time, and so he sent me 2 different ones of those. Here's a 91 Donruss he sent me as well, and a 1991. No, that's 1990 Bowman. So wow, let me see how many. No wonder that was so thick. I sent him 4 cards. He must have really liked my letter because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 autograph cards back. And sorry about that. I don't care if you see my address, but the Postal Service must have let that pass. They obviously did, or I wouldn't have got it. And he autographed this, so 11 autographs total from Brad Orangeburg. That is a great, great return. Thrilled to get these cards because I've actually, even though I've seen these Mother's Day cookies, I did not have these, and they have them autographed. Those are really nice. This is a great return. And 2 of his Yankee 88 Topps rookies signed, and I already have one of those signed by him a couple of years ago for my set, but I was not expecting that. I sent him 4 cards. He sent back 10 cards, and I altogether get 11 autographs. Great return right there. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching me open my returns today, and I hope you stay tuned to my channel. If you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching. Be back again soon with more videos.